back with another video. Today I want to talk about the $50,000 answer from Miss Aisha. Well, I think I'm saying her name wrong, but Miss Diaz. I'm saying her name just like Miss Diaz. Miss Diaz, you have broke the internet with your quote, okay? You have. That's what's required to date you. That's a requirement. And her requirement that she's setting is her standard. If her standard is dating the top 1% of males in the world, that 50,000 is nothing to somebody that's top 1%, right? If she's dating that caliber of man, right? I want to really put that out there first. A lot of women, modern day now, aren't dating the 1%, right? Aren't dating the top 1%. So when a quote like that goes out and goes viral, those moments become automatic expectations for people that don't date that percentage of men. So if you're dating the top 1%, then yeah, you can have a demand of, dating somebody and requiring 50,000 of them because they see 50,000 as $50. But in our economy and the way the world works, that doesn't work for the average person. And what I tell people all the time is your expectations are your expectations. You're entitled to those. You are the one that's living this life. If you require somebody that you're dating to pay you $10,000 a month, that's what you require because you have a standard. That's your standard. Now, I'm not going to go into a whole lot of in-depthness about this, but I'm just saying it like this. The standard that you set, are you meeting it? So if you're requiring somebody to pay $10,000 to date you, are you covering $10,000 worth of bills every month by yourself, right? These are the questions that should pop up for you with these type of demands. And I see a lot of these different dating people talk about you got to give your person this amount of money, stuff like that. If that's their person's standard, that's their standard. It's people paying regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can have this conversation all day, but it shouldn't be seen as that. Like, if somebody is taking you out and they're dating you and they're like, hey, I'm gonna take you to Hawaii. Hawaii don't cost $50,000, right? You can spend $5,000 on Hawaii, right? But if the person you're dating is telling you, yeah, you gotta take me to Hawaii and you gotta pay me another $45,000 on top of it, that takes out the factor of fun. It takes out the factor of love and all of that, right? Because at this point, we're talking about monetization. We're talking about money. We're talking about finances. And what I see happen a lot is, what's starting to happen a lot in this society is that a lot of men don't value their money like that. And I'm guilty of this too. Like, a lot of men don't value their dollars as they should. I've talked to somebody that's older before, and she was saying that one of her guys that she was dating, she was saying, he told her, yeah, don't do nothing to mess up my credit. I worked hard for my credit, don't mess up my credit, right? That was his biggest thing. Like, don't mess up his credit. But what it seemed as if credit was the biggest thing, but it seemed like his finances, his money wasn't his biggest priority. His priority was his credit, but wasn't his actual cash flow, right? So what I'm saying to say is, man, men out there, you all know the worth of these women that you're dating. You know it. And you don't have to make them feel less than, nothing like that. When you talk to a woman, you should automatically understand, like, hey, I'm here to intentionally date you. I'm here today, have a good time, and that's what I'm here for. And in some cases, you don't want to intentionally date. You don't want to be serious, right? Okay, you're entitled to that too. You're entitled to whatever facet of dating you're in. Nobody can tell you what to and what not to be in, right? But what happens is a lot of games start to be played because most women want to be in a relationship, man. Just stop that. Most women want to be in a relationship. It's not a lot of women out here that don't want to be in a relationship that's dating. Most of them want to be in a relationship. They want to be kept. They do want to be in a house. They do want to be with a husband. They do want to be married. They do want these things. Don't let no woman tell you differently. I believe same for men. I believe men out there too want to be married, want to have that one woman they trust and stuff like that. But society has traumatized men so much to where they see that far-fetched now. And that is sad, but it's true now. It's hard to find somebody that's truly for you, that's not chasing a bag or chasing any finances and stuff like that. It's hard to find that type of person. Trust me, it is. When I was dating, it was difficult, man. Like, I've seen the most outlandish things. I've seen somebody ask me to pay a car note. I've seen somebody ask me to sign off on them to get a car. I've seen somebody ask me for $1,000. I've been there before. So it's hard to understand, like, for men to be like, hey, they want to be married. It's kind of hard. It's a difficult thing. It's a difficult mindset to have now in this society. You know, but your principles, your morals say differently, right? But at the end of the day, you do what works for you, okay? Back to the $50,000 question, right? The $50,000 question is that, why is that a requirement? Why is it a requirement, right? Why is $50,000 a requirement to just date somebody? Why? We can say all day, like I said, maybe because she dated 1%, she feel like they need to give some financially because they make so much money. Okay, and top 1% is billionaires, right? So 50,000 ain't nothing to them. So you're dating billionaires and you want to get 50,000 because you're dating them. That's well within your stratosphere, whatever your standard is, man. But at the end of the day, my conversation is mainly for the average American woman out here, because right now that quote is going viral because women out there do believe they can get $50,000 out of some men. Because somebody asked me for $1,000, that's $1,000. Asking me for $1,000, right? That same mentality can be asked to somebody else. You could ask somebody else for $3,000 or $4,000 or whatever. What I'm saying is that when it comes to dating, it's not supposed to be a standard for men to just freely give money just because they're dating you. That shouldn't be the standard. But the standard now is you give me money and date me, right? I'm already paying for money for the date, right? I'm already paying money for the date. I'm already paying money for all of these things. And on top of it, you want me to just give you money just because, right? You want passive income from me because you're who you are. That's far-fetched to me, man. It's sad because it's people out there that believe this is a reality for them. And it's not. Your reality is what you wake up to every day. You wake up in the morning, is any man right now giving you any type of percentage? Now, she said in the video that she was paying her own bills, right? So let's say she was paying her bill for $30,000. So when you look at percentages, let's say you're dating and you're getting, let's say that you're paying at least $5,000 in bills by yourself, right? You're paying $5,000. Now, for a man to come in and give you $5,000 right now, that's far-fetched. But is a man paying $1,000 already, right? Is a man paying $2,000 for something? Let's say he taking you on a trip that costs $2,000, or he paying for meals or whatever. Does they equal up $2,500? Does they equal up to half of what your bills are? That's when you can start looking at where you rank yourself on this 50,000 range. It's just sad that we're in this dating society where this is becoming way more common, and it's sad because I don't see Asians, I don't see white people, I don't see Indians, I don't see no other race talk about this stuff but us. And I really just find it highly weird because I've yet to see any Asian woman say, hey, pay me $50,000 to date me, right? Like this, I don't see that. It's just outlandish for me. But I do think that at the end of the day, a lot of y'all gonna be single for a long time if this keeps up. Because at this point, everything's becoming super outlandish. Because it started with the first date thing. Remember the first date? Okay, you can't take me to Texas Roadhouse for the first date. You gotta take me to a full seats of the game. You can't do this, can't do this. So now that was the beginning. Now we're going into a whole other world. Okay, now you gotta give me money just because. Now that's where we at now. So now it just keeps getting more and more irrational. Men be rational with who you date. Women be rational with who you date. Men be rational with your standard. Women be rational with your standards. If everybody become rational with everything, dating would be fun and healthy as it should be. Dating shouldn't feel like a bill. Dating shouldn't feel like an expense. It should feel like fun and happy and enjoying the time spent with the person. It should be a good time, but it's not that anymore. Now it's just another thing for people to exploit now, man. And people, somebody out there maybe is doing the $50,000 thing, right? But then if he's doing it, he's doing it because he want to do it. He grown. He do want to do this 50,000, but for you to just give 50,000 freely or 45,000 freely, just because you want to, they're just wild to me. Just to think about somebody doing it, but it's common, I guess. I guess she had somebody that do that and she required it because she